Hello, welcome back. Last time I did a trapdoor level. You can see where the trapdoors were because there's still a light left behind. Down here is 16th level. These roaches need an authority figure to guide them. Someone with charisma and character. Someone like you. Oh, thanks. Clear the room without leaving it to enter from another direction. Okay. Thanks for starting me on the challenge scroll. Alright. You sure about this? So, remember that one level that had all these, oh dear. All these little mechanisms where you gotta lock the roaches into places like this. Yeah, this looks very similar to, what was it, 12th level? 14th level? I don't know, one of those. Anyway, is that... No. Just a wall. So, when I use this, all of those roaches need to be in a place where they will become accessible from there. Okay, I think I see how that could happen. Alright, so here is a plan. Doesn't really matter much what the tar does. There are no spots that will spawn tar babies other than ones created by roaches here. So my vague plan here is to get all the roaches over kind of on this side of the tar. Actually, this is not far from just kind of working, but it's not going to actually just work. My plan was a bad one, I now realize. Hold up. Hang on. So clear this room without leaving and... If I go up this way first... And then... Okay, so I get all the roaches into a shape like that. I think that'll make my situation worse. But what if it didn't? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, okay, so they're spread out a whole lot more. If I just go straight over there right away, without wasting any time, I end up with this pattern that almost works. There's just one straggler who does not make it where he'd need to be for actually that's not true, there are several. So I lose 3 doing that. Got it. Okay, so what I need to do then... let's see how this works. My thought is to have the tar grow a wall around the right side, then compact the roaches into it, use this orb kinda quickly. Left side might be better, because I do have to step into this column to use that orb, which gives those a chance to go over there. But see, on the left side I can't go up to the north and compact them. Okay, so this might be tricky then. That's what I'm seeing. So if that grows just like a couple of times, what's gonna happen? Nothing that I want, really. Yeah, this is not helping me, is it? Okay, so maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing to do with these roaches. So that's 10. That's 10. So get them all on the door, let the tar grow fully, then use the orb. Got it. Okay, so that's the new plan. Well, you almost did the right thing, but not quite. Gonna need you to be slightly different from that. Spread out just a little bit. I don't really know how to predict how their behavior is going to be with this kind of thing. That looks plausible. I have only so much time to do this. If you could compact yourself, this could be exactly what I want. Could you compact yourself? Looks like the answer is no. Alright. So in that case, this isn't at all what I want. However, maybe the tar could have assisted with that. Let's just go a little further here. Spread them out differently. Shuffle the move order. Shake the box around, hope the pieces fall into the right place. That affected how the tar grew, which is fine. It can do that. It's allowed. That's pretty close. That's really close. That's exactly it. If you can all shuffle down without anybody else finding their way... let's see, if I wait a little longer? No. If I wait a little less? Nope. If I do this a little earlier? If I don't go as far north? No, that's still too many. If I go just one less, just like this. That's it. That's it. That's what I need. Okay, so hold still for a while. Perfect. That's why that chamber exists. Alright, so tar, stop growing. See ya, tar. And roaches, stop living. Neat. Alright. Okay, I'm sensing a theme. So is this one of those levels that was made by a different architect who also did that other level that I'm remembering? Okay, so use tar to trap roaches into places with just the one tar blob, huh? Are there any orbs? That orb is pretty convenient. Alright, so first inclination. Get all the roaches down into that area. Running out of time very rapidly. Tar babies are also roaches. Honorary roaches for the purposes of this. And I'm out of time. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's re-enter from another angle. That way I won't have to make this initial northward trip. There are other orbs in the room that I can probably interact with. You do those, you do those, you just do this. This is the one that I want to use. Like, I see this smooth angle that lets the roaches cascade down into here, then I can stand sort of in this area and get them generally kinda bunched up there. I don't think it'll be very perfect, though. In fact, this is going to be a big mess. But let me see that big mess. Just how big a mess is it, really? Well, I'm not already too late, but I will be by the time I get there. Okay. Yeah, so these are permanently trapped. Okay, so that strategy's not going to work. I can't use just one. I can clean up some stragglers there. I can maybe get a whole bunch down here. Okay, so let's try again from the south. This doesn't feel like something that I would have much luck calculating ahead of time, so I'm just gonna kind of try and feel it out. Actually, now that I look, I can pull these out in a different way from what I was doing. Like this. And those all come along. Okay, so this is a lot closer to what I originally wanted to do, and might just be good enough. You open with that, which means I just have to grow a bunch of tar, which I could do. You don't have to be a problem if I do this. Okay, there we go. Now just grow a bunch of tar, right? Wrong. No, that should work. Yeah. Oh, hey, tar babies. There's a bunch of you. Okay, so I might have to deal with tar babies using those. That's fine. The room accounts for this, more or less. Well, isn't that annoying? So, can I allocate a space for you? Well, no, if you're not going to go with what I was doing there, then you're not going to go at all ever, right? What if... Nope. 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 Not ever gonna go. Okay. So that's annoying. Can I get one of these roaches down to this position? Sure, certainly. I can get most of them down there, honestly. Maybe all of them? Probably don't want all of them down there, but... let's get at least some. Ooh, that's bad. Can't have that. So I spent a little too much... okay, so I really do need to prioritize. Well, several things at once. I mean, these 5 roaches are causing me a problem. I just need... let's just put one of them down here. Hopefully one's enough. It might not be. That made tar babies. Can you not... nope, you can't not. Alright, just gonna have to deal with a tar baby. So 1 extra roach is fine. No tar babies will appear here, false one will appear there, so I do need extra room there. Oh boy, this is complicated. Maybe there might be a more efficient way to use this space than what I'm doing. I want to move quicker here, but that makes tar babies happen. Let's see, what if... I did some of this. Probably won't be in time for these two. Maybe that's okay, really. They can join the extra tar baby here. Sure, let's do that. Okay, so the tar baby who appears should now be able to find a place to go. No. So if there are 3 roaches there, that'll never find a place to go? Is that what I'm seeing? Because move order is just really unfriendly? Okay. Fine. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted. That might be fixable. So with 2, the tar baby will be sure to be able to find a home. Right? Okay. Find a home. There you go, you did it. Now wait a moment for this. That fills up with a tar baby. Oh, it's gonna fill up with a second one. Okay, so I've caused myself a problem still. Ooh, an ongoing problem there. Okay, so I need 2 spaces here. I'm not a fan of this. Let's see if I can pull one of those out of there and have this end up working. Yeah, if I keep them in that formation for a moment, it should help. You come here. Get in there. 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 You... why? Okay, what if that happens? There. Okay. So now, create this kind of surface here. Actually, I think I can prevent a tar baby from happening. There we go. So no tar babies there. Neat. Okay, so now I can leave you alone and work on the rest of this. That has stopped tar growth here. I need it to actually not stop, which means this needs to grow in fully first. Okay. That's enough that I can at least go down here. and fix these in place. Let's see, I don't think I can use those to prevent this future tar baby from happening, which is fine, I don't have to. Okay. Okay, everything's in place. Grow in fully, all the way, there we go. Put a stop to this. There. And put a stop to everything else too. I didn't pay attention to whether the crumbly walls let me reach everything or not. I'm just kind of trusting that they will. And they did. Okay. This level's gonna take a lot of work, isn't it? If every room is this exact same pattern, then yes. And based on what I'm seeing, and the previous level that was like this, every room is going to be this exact pattern, isn't it? Alright, so I started here. Only one real choice for most of this stuff. I see this, which is suspicious to me. So you all really need to make it down here immediately before that grows. So I might as well just stand here. The stuff that's going to happen here will not affect those very much. However, if I go over here, I'll make my situation slightly better than it would otherwise be. Okay, so you're done. I don't need to interact with any of you anymore. I see no obvious reason to put this here. There might be a less than obvious one. Oops, don't go that way yet. So for you, I just need to cause this to grow that way. This would be enough. So one growth here. You've made a tar baby there, which is fine. I think I can use the orb now. Orbs. Not immediately seeing any reason not to. I don't need to kill these monsters now. In fact, they're just going to slow me down in what I want to do with the tar, which is fine. Tar is not hurting anybody. Ooh, okay, well, I see that problem. So I do need to kill those monsters now. Alright, let's do it. Actually, that one was fine. Didn't need to mess with it. But I also didn't need to not mess with it. Looks good. That was a lot simpler. Okay. Crumbly wall check. I see one. I was actually going to check up here. I see none. And I couldn't even get to the outer part anyway. Alright, so I'm invisible apparently. Don't let any tar ever grow. Okay. More of a challenge when there was no threat clock, I'm sure. Don't let any tar ever grow, right? Because that will always make tar babies there in unreachable spots. So this ought to be trivial. Unless I'm misreading something. What the heck? So no, tar does need to grow. Okay. And it's too late for it to. Okay. Fine. I did misread something. Because I can chop through there, tar will have to grow twice. Okay. Possibly more. None of this is situated in such a way that it will make anything untraversable on the way back through. So there's no need to clean up any more of that. This is all the growth I wanted here. Should probably clear this so it doesn't reclog itself. Alright, so you first. Well, isn't this an awkward shape? It's fine, though. It will have to grow one more time, though, which will create a tar baby there, but only there, and I can just clean it up from up here. Well, no, I can't, because I'm invisible. Can't attract things without being seen. That's fine. Alright, so let's just grow it now. Everything looks... Ooh, this happened. Okay, never mind. Everything doesn't look fine. So clear that out just a bit more. Allow the one growth. And now... Right, that was one of those spots that was bridged by two different tar blobs. A little bit harder to see than places that are covered by just one at a time. But still perfectly predictable. I can leave, I don't need to be present for this process. Can I allow you to grow again now? Is that all still... No, I don't think so. I'd rather get down there and deal with that first. Just at a glance. It might be perfectly fine, but I know this way is fine, and I saw that the other way added a corner to that, which would definitely change cutability, possibly for the worse. Gonna have to come down there anyway, so let's just do this now. Go ahead and do it, and then I'll cut off your eyeballs. I don't like that shape. It's ugly. There. Well, I made that shape over here. Yep, it's a bad one. I can work around it, though, I think. Ooh, that's not the right situation to be in. Alright, not too bad. So spot the thing that looks like a trap. If you let it grow a single time, realize that you actually need to grow it exactly twice. Maybe more than twice would have been fine, but twice was the minimum. And then it's no problem. That's a bunch of trapdoors. Hi, there's a goblin. Should I bring him with me? This looks... unproblematic. I don't see how this... I see one way in which this could be a problem. Is that if I'm west of this column, at any point after tar has grown, one tar baby will get trapped here. So don't be there. Does tar need to grow? I don't think so. Is this somehow not just as simple as stab you right away? Which I'm sure I can do if I face different. Kill the goblin and leave. What's the trick? There doesn't seem to be one. Okay. How was this supposed to go differently from that? Oh, hey, you made it out. What? I don't get it. But okay, I'll take it. Did I, like, miss some kind of secret way to get to a secret entrance or something? I mean, since this was so easily accessible, I just don't get it. Kill the tar mother before the third tar growth. Okay. How about right away? Why would I not kill it right away? Because of you. Oh boy, that's a nasty little situation. Does this one matter? Okay, so we got that kind of setup, which means that roach queens need to trap themselves in a friendly spot. Okay. Before the third tar growth, was it? Alright, so no later than turn 89. The serpent is my primary concern. Well, is it? No, because I know exactly what to do with the serpent. I don't yet have a plan for these. So this just creates this zone of exclusion, those two. If the tar can only grow up to twice, it can't help me much with this. So you'll have to be stopped by your roach eggs. Okay, I think I have a plan for that. So I need to come all the way over here, let them lay once. That's totally fine, I think. I'm gonna have to do this simultaneously with the serpent, though, which is where I feel like my plan's going to fall down. One of the two places where I feel like my plan's going to fall down. Hold on, I need to not send you that way yet. That's gonna spread you out, which is fine, so it'll be queen, queen, queen. So that means I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And none of the spaces that need eggs laid is a door. But I have to do this simultaneously with the serpent. So as I leave on turn 14, the serpent has to cooperate somehow. Well, that's going to be weird. Let's see what happens if I just do this, without any interaction directly with the serpent. My plan is bad, because those are in there. This doesn't reopen, and you know what else? I still would have to go straight for the Tar Mother and kill her right away. Ooh, this challenge is serious. Without the challenge, this room would be easy. With the challenge, this adds several brains. Okay, so turn order is doesn't matter if I'm moving the queens in that particular way, because even if I move them all the way to the other side of the room, because of the way I'm walking through here, they would still wind up spread out in the same way. And, you know, I gotta deal with these little roaches too. I can't go far enough south to chase them north. Yeah, so with these constraints, could I catch? Could I catch? Maybe I could catch. I think I could catch. Watch. So get them all clustered up, moving this way. And I caught them. There we go. That's the trick. Okay. That was fine. So now serpent is my primary concern. I can't have any tar babies. Okay, so do that, but while doing that, do something different with the serpents. Okay. This is kind of fascinating. So really, am I currently in a hurry? Yes. So it takes almost exactly those moves to move the roach. I could have, like, waited once, I think. Now, if I faced this way, I think I buy myself another way to move somewhere. I see no place where a wait move would have helped me with the serpent there. But if I'm farther over... There we go, I managed to do that. Perfect. You'll be vertical for a little while. Will it be long enough? No, one turn short. So I do have to stay here. Okay. So go here. Make you do that. Get ready to kill that Tar Mother. Perfect. Imperfect because of this. That's a problem. What do you want me to do about that? Serpent first, then roach queens later? I doubt that would work. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Not gonna work to hit this orb earlier, so that'll be coming through here. Okay, yeah, so the problem I didn't foresee was tar babies created because this tar goes through the door. So yeah, first inclination. Let's deal with the serpent a little quicker. Or, like, get the serpent to a place where it'll kind of deal with itself? Yeah, good luck with that. Like, it just kind of worked out really nicely when I was here a minute ago. Here might actually be perfect? No, it's off by 2. I also spread out the queens in a way I didn't want. Let's just see how this works out as far as the tar mother timing goes. Not good enough. So it was before the third tar growth. You're kind of asking a lot there. That still really seems like the best way to deal with the roach queens. Now hold up. No, look at this. I don't have to mess with the roach queens at all before dealing with the tar mother. Ignore roach queens. Focus only on serpents. Don't lock them in, because I can do that again later and still get everything back out. That's what it is. This worked out nicely for the serpent. I'm just going to go ahead and do this because I know the serpent does the thing that I want it to do if I do exactly that, right? No, wait, you needed to come over by 1 and then go up. So by allowing that, that's just fine. I can reach all these. Those don't matter. I can fill in lots of space with roaches with no issues. I should have faced a different way. Okay. Yeah, so this set of actions has nothing to do with the roach queens. I don't even care about them. Let's see, if I think I could just do this. Cross over now, leave the roach queens there, which is a more comfortable spot anyway. So sit right here. Do this, sit right here, and move. Great. I have to, like, chip away at this tar mother early or something. Because I'm still not in time. Okay, so when do I have a waiting moment? With this serpent pattern, I don't get any. I can't go in there early. No, I can't interact with her. Okay, so I do just need a pattern that will... Actually, let's see. I only have to go over... It's this far, so I can go over here now. Sit here. Do this. I do have to stay here because of this final move. You switch to horizontal preference, and if I'm to your west, then you're gonna do not what I want. Okay, idea. Oops. Oops. Good idea. Perfect. That's how you do it. Now there's a tar baby there, which is fine. I don't really have much of a time limit here. This won't... Yeah, this won't fill up with roaches. This is all fine. So I just have to wait here until they lay again. Stand here. Do this, and everything's good. Cool. Now that was a neat challenge. Don't step south yet. The challenge isn't over. Gotta let these keep on laying eggs. Because of you. Ooh, careful. I'm gonna guard my back for a moment before I do that. I saw the hazard coming. It's happening again. Eesh. Not good enough. So, to be more efficient here... To be more efficient there... Just stick a little closer to them, I guess? That still didn't feel great. Wasting a turn there, wasting a turn there, and then I'm dead. Idea. Idea. There we go. Maybe? Maybe not. Ooh. Maybe? There we go. Okay. Nice! It's funny how challenges sometimes work out to add, like, so many more puzzle elements to an existing puzzle. I do not get the sense at all that this room was built around that challenge. But the number of, like, additional complications that created, and just how perfectly the room lined up to create those complications was pretty good. That was an extremely good challenge. Like, that's one of the best challenges I've seen in this hold. Nice. Okay, don't know how much level is left, but there's definitely some down here. Alright, I'll see you next time for that.